Right, okay, I'm going to do a little video. What it's going to contain is going to be a full body, upper body to start with, and then we're going to finish with some legs. Mainly, I thought of this for me, so I thought I'd introduce it to you lot. And it's because I'm busy with clients and I'm getting half an hour in between each client, so I thought, what can I do, I can't not train because I have that mentality. So I've thought of this, and it's using all dumbbells. So what we're going to do is I do this routine a lot, so I know what dumbbells I'm going to start to use, but what I want to say is don't be using dumbbells that are far too heavy. So once you're going to need help with, find dumbbells that are not comfortable, but just challenge it out a little bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to do 2 exercises on each muscle. So we're going to do chest, shoulders, back, and then we're going to do some legs at the end. And then you're thinking, oh well, what about arms? Arms come in with everything. If I'm going to do back, and then I'm going to be pulling, then it's going to help with my biceps. When I'm going to be doing my bench, and using my dumbbells, I'm going to use my triceps. So I'm going to get straight in, and then as I'm going through it, I'll probably get out of breath, so bear with me. But as I'm going to go through it, then I'm going to speak about what I'm doing. So the first one I'm going to do is my 2 chests. So I'm going to do basic dumbbell chest press, and then I'm going to do basic dumbbell flies. So let's crack on. And yes, right now the layers are necessary because it's cold in here. Okay, so dumbbell press. We're going for 10 reps on each exercise. Beautiful. Straight in, no rest in between these 2 exercises. So now we're going to go into those dumbbell flies. And I'm finding weights that are still challenging, even up to 10 reps. And with these dumbbell flies, I like to turn those pinky fingers in at the top, because it just gets that squeeze.
I hate to break it to you, but it just squeezes your pecs together. It's not really doing much for your muscles.
It makes it feel good though. Everyone has their own little personal tips.
I know.
Okay, 2 on the chest. I'll say around 20 to 30 seconds rest. Ooh, it feels good. It's a nice little pump for me, to be fair. I like to get a pump in between clients. So what I'm going to do now, moving on to that back, and what I'm going to do, even using dumbbells, I'm going to do bent over dumbbell rows, and we're going to go straight in, because I've just done flies, so I like to push and pull. I'm going to do reverse flies as well, work the chest, work the back. So, straight in, keeping that form when we pick stuff up, always squatting down. Keeping that form, hip hinge, sliding that back. Keeping that neutral spine. And again, make sure it's comfortable. Not comfortable, sorry. Challenge your damn self. Okay, so now we're working on those reverse flies. Getting to the top of them, squeezing those muscles, always squeezing the muscles at the top. Whew. Let's get comfy. Right, okay. Yeah. 2 for the back. I'm starting to get out of breath now. It's feeling good though. And yeah.
Oh, it's stripping off.
Done with that. I'm getting warm now. Yeah.
What's next?
So next, it's going to be shoulders. So with the shoulders, I like to do a superset inside a superset. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit down, dumbbell press, standard dumbbell press, basic. But I'm going to make sure I'm pulling and retracting here. And then what I'm going to do, staying sat down, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the wide raises, and then I'm going to come up, do the front deltoid raises. So it's a superset inside the superset. And the reason I'm doing it sat down is you may see in the gym some of the big guys, how they're going to do is get in, and they like to throw a little bounce in with the legs. I'm going to sit down so it cuts all that out. So I have to use that muscle. Okay. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Retracting that scapula, keeping my back nice and flat. Power. Control, power. Also, note to self, don't train shoulders really, really hard when you don't do filming. Woo. Okay, so staying seated to cut out that bounce, so we don't get a little bit of assist. Sit down, again, try and keep that back nice and flat, digging those feet into the floor, that's going to help, nice and strong. So we're going to go out to the side, up to the front. And you see, I'm not throwing these up, keeping it nice and controlled.
Remember to get those pinkies high on the side ones. That's the one. That's it.
This already, I'm feeling pumped. I've lost count, I think that's 6. So that, 1, so that's 1. It's not 2, as my clients will tell you, which they hate.
What? Being taught how to count properly?
No, my clients hate the fact. They think, oh, we're going to do 10. 1, 2. No. 1, 1. Superset inside the superset. So that's the shoulders. So what we're going to move on to now, we're going to do those legs. Woo! Feel this. So what I'm going to do, still sticking with the dumbbells because the whole routine is around dumbbells. We're going to put in the dumbbell in here. And we're kind of going to do sumo squat. Elbows inside the legs, which is why it gives you the name sumo. So we're going to do sumo squats, and I'm going to show you a little hamstring exercise. So, we're good there, main shot. Yeah, we're good?
Yeah.
Okay then. So again, squat and cart's all about that hip hinge, as you'll see on our tutorials. So hip hinge, we'll go pick it up, flip it and turn it, and then I'll hold it in here. Elbows tucked in. Get those elbows inside those legs. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, right, okay. So the last exercise we're going to do, I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep with the 20s. Let's keep it up, 20, 20, 20. Romanian Deadlits. They're so good as well, I love these. So what we're going to do, not too far apart, nice shoulder width, if not a little bit. So there we go, keeping a slight bend in these so we don't want to lock in them back. Slight bend, retracting those shoulders, so nice and straight. Slight bend, and we come down, feel those hamstrings stretch. 1. Okay, as you can tell, I've done one round. I'm talking in between, so I'm trying not to get I can't get my breath in, but it works. I'm telling you, it works. Give this a go, and I'm going to list the workouts. You're not having to listen to the video. I will list the workouts, each exercise, and then just keep going. I like to challenge myself, try to do 3 or 4 rounds, give it a go. Give me some feedback as well, what you think I should be adding into it, or your ideas of what you're putting into it. But for me, that is really good for an half-hour workout. Whew, I'm good. It's tough, that, you know. Tough. Yeah.
It's difficult too. Right, I'm coming at you with a kettlebell workout in a minute.
Yes.
Right, so Ian's done you a nice little circuit with dumbbells that you can do at the gym. I'm all about working out at home. I do love working at the gym as well. But kettlebells, I'm the kettle budder. This is the nice little simple beginner's little flow that I like to teach, because it involves pretty much everything. It's going to be a nice little deadlift, clean it up, squat it down, press it up. I'll show. So deadlifting, hinging, wrapping the kettlebell, I pull up and we deadlift. And then clean it up, elbows down, holding it there, get in the squat, and boom, straight up for a shoulder press, and then back down. Deadlift, clean, squat, and press. And I do that normally like 5 rounds of 10 reps. And that's just for very beginners, because it can be quite difficult to teach the swing, it can be technical. So that's where I start off with beginners. So if you've got a kettlebell at home, you'll do a nice little workout. That's nice for beginners. But my go-to for when I'm just saving time, like Ian was with his, mine's the same but with swings and cleans and proper presses in. So I'll start off, one swing, clean, squat, and then press. Down, swap sides, swing, clean, squat, press, and repeat. Swing, clean, squat, and press. One more time. And that's it, really simple, but it gets everything in. You get in your posterior chain, you're getting your quads in, you're getting your arms in, and a little bit of chest when you're pressing up, and your shoulders. So that's what I have to show. I'll come up with a few more every week, won't we? Yeah,
easy. We're gonna fill the YouTube channel with loads of stuff you can do at home. It's all about helping each other, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna teach you and help you out with everyone. So the other thing is, any questions, anything you'd like answering, or any exercises that you'd like information on, just message us, give us a shout, and we'll help you out as much as we can.
But you didn't know I was a ventriloquist, did you?
Haha,
right, let's cut to cap. Oh.